Hey guys, Carrie50 with another review. This time I'll be reviewing the deluxe Emotional Dragon Wonder Ride book from Kamen Saber. This is a premium Bandai exclusive Wonder Ride book that first appears in Kamen Saber the movie, The Phoenix Swordsman and the Book of Ruin, which gives Saber a special power-up form. So, let's get started. First up, we'll look at the Emotional Dragon book on its own. Now, being an item for a movie form, obviously it's not entirely original, in this case being a retool of the Aijou Dragon Wonder Ride book. So, on the surface, it mainly comes down to the colors. I have a crimson color for the front and back covers, as well as gold for the inner pages, and a chrome silver latch instead of chrome gold. We have the cover page, with Emotional Dragon in the Dragon Book font, colored in red, white, and black, as well depicting heads of red, white, and black dragons. And of course showing what goes in the sword driver, and Kamen written in the Wonder language. The back of it is the same as that of Aijou Dragon, even down to where the read mark is placed. Now of course, you can open up for some story sounds, but first we'll press the button on the back for the title announcement. So next we'll open up to the story page. So that was one of 4 story sounds. And here we have the story page itself, depicting those same 3 dragons. You can see that one is in red, one is supposed to be white but has a yellow aura, and the other has got this nice blue aura. And labeled as 3 dragons in the Wonder language, says the title in that same writing. And then, similar to Brave Dragon, they're labeled with the words dragon repeated, as well as flame repeated over and over again. And it has the same inside writing as that of Aijou Dragon. So that was the first story sound, then the second one. So each dragon has their own kind of voice. The middle one is the Love Dragon. The one on the left here is the Brave Dragon we all know, and then the one on the right is the Pride Dragon. Next, we'll use the Emotional Dragon book with the Sword Driver. And there we have the transformation into Kamen Saber Emotional Dragon. And so now we can see the inside of the book, where it has indeed, again, been modified from Aijou Dragon. Well, the basic molding for the middle dragon is pretty much the same, but now colored white with some nice gold and these blue eyes. We now have on the sides the heads of the red Brave Dragon and the black Pride Dragon. And I don't mean black Pride as in black colored Pride Dragon. And then of course the white one is the Love Dragon. Each one is molded quite nicely, and each one is made out of some nice soft plastic. It does have writing on the inside, which says Wonder Rider, Jump Out, and Daiwa Shou Kaneru. Well, like this, there are a couple of attacks you can do. First is the 2 presses of the trigger. Where you get the Densetsu no Shinjuu Hisatsugeki. And then you also close out the book and then pull it out for the other special attack. Which is the emotional Hisatsugeki. And of course, it can also be scanned on the reader. Though it basically makes the big book sound for these big Shinjuu books, or Sacred Beast books. And this is a bit of an extra thing, but due to the way it's designed, it can fit in the middle slot, and in my personal opinion, even though this is the type of book that's meant for this slot here, I think due to the way it opens, it looks a little bit better when you put it in the middle. After that, we can also use it with the Ankoken Kurayami. Then here's a quick side-by-side comparison between Jiao Dragon and Emotional Dragon. And finally, just for fun, just because this is a retooling of a book that's meant to be used with this sword, I thought it'd be cool to bring in the caliber driver, so we can use that for the transformation. Now, while you do have both of the standby musics playing, activating it does cancel out the sounds of the sword. And additionally, here's a comparison of the two books when they're opened up. And on one last note, here's the back of the box so we can take a look at what the form looks like. We can see Saber Emotional Dragon right here. And of course he does have the right side body being same as Brave Dragon. Then you have the love side section in the middle, as well as the Pride Dragon side on the right, or rather on the left side of his body, with this nice shield, which is actually a repaint of the shield module from Kamen Rider Force. Plus he has this very cool and unique helmet design. So definitely quite a nice looking movie form for him. And there we go. So overall, this is a pretty cool one to ride book, But at the same time, I think it's a case of Premium Bandai selling something that they could have easily sold at retail. It doesn't do too much special that makes it really be deemed worthy of being a Premium Bandai item, but unfortunately that's just become the status quo these days for all these movie-related writer items, where they just kind of by default get released through Premium Bandai. And it doesn't really do all too much, but I think that's also a product of just the book it came from, that being Jawa Dragon, which did some things, but again, in the grand scheme of things, not all that much. It does have a nice design. It is cool that they didn't just recolor it, but also retooled it by giving it these two new heads on the inside. Though it does also feel a bit wonky being used with the Sword Driver, a belt that this mold was not originally designed for. It does have some nice sounds to it, and you do get just some new attacks and such. But on the whole, I would say that, if you're a really big fan of this form, I'd try to go for it, but I wouldn't pay too much for it because I don't think it's worth paying an extremely high amount for. Next time I'll be reviewing the other item from this movie, which will be the Mumeiken Kyomu and Haken Blade Driver. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and if you're new and would like to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. And for now, this is KRX50, writing off.